guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how we plan the outfits for our little boy. He's now 16 months. He's literally just going into a new size clothing. So I'm going to show you us transitioning that into his wardrobe along with stuff he's already still fitting in from the last size, how we plan his outfits and kind of how we kind of tackle his wardrobe overall. We like to keep on top of it mainly because when they are so young, they transition into new clothing styles and sizes so quick that I think sometimes you end up hoarding stuff in the drawers that you don't realise no longer fit. So we like to keep on top of it because it's just easy that way. We don't get confused. It's really easy to plan his outfits and pick stuff out. And in terms of space, obviously we've got, I feel like, quite a lot of space, but people have more than this. So we really like to just keep on top of it that way, and it just gives us all a bit more clarification on what is allowed to be worn in the wardrobe and how we kind of keep it organised, you know? So I'm going to show you everything that I'm planning to do. The drawers are a little bit untidy, so I do need to kind of tidy those up a little. And yeah, so let's get started. So what we do usually is like lay out like the main pieces of the wardrobe that we've got. So like certain trousers or like jeans and trousers. And like we obviously have a lot of dungarees here. So we kind of lay out what we have and then try and pair things up. So you can see like the jeans have got a jumper with them, the joggers have got a t-shirt. And we kind of just go through and kind of create outfits, see them on the floor, kind of put them together, see what they look like, and that's how we can come up with the outfits. And then we generally do this like once every 1 or 2 weeks, depending on how quickly we go through things or how much we manage to get done in the first place. So yeah, we kind of lay everything out. This is what we got. So some of the dungarees didn't have t-shirts, but overall we managed to get quite a few little like outfits together. And yeah, we were pleased overall. It's hard when we have certain things like the patterned leggings are really hard to match with things, so we ended up putting those towards nursery items. We find that having like plain joggers and plain jeans are really easy because then we can have patterned t-shirts, and then you'll see me putting them all on the hangers, so the bottoms are going first and then the t-shirt over the top. And that's how we stack them, obviously, in his wardrobe. And then it's just so easy to grab the outfit and go, especially if you are rushing on a morning or, you know, you just want to get dressed and you don't want to have to think about anything too difficult on the morning. So that is how we kind of figure things out. Obviously, we didn't get everything done, but we were pleased with what we did get done. So yeah, I'm pleased overall. So as you can see in his bed, we've got a pile of clothes that no longer fit, and then we've got some clothes here that are clothes we thought might fit him like Christmas time, but turns out they're not, and then some other things that we're just maybe not in love with, so we'll save those for nursery. This is back to the clothes that no longer fit him, and then we'll go through those together to see what we want to keep. And then we found some stuff that we want to keep but they're stained, so we need to figure that out and try and get the stains out. And then a coat that needs to go downstairs. Yeah, just a little bit of tidying overall. We've already gone through the clothes. We added in a new size. We took out the old sizing, or some of it at least. And we kind of have a system of like, so we have these little markers. I had these for when we had more than one size in his wardrobe, but honestly it just gets confusing. So we use this now as a point to tell us that from this point on to here is outfits. So you can just grab that and go. You just have to find vest and socks, and then that's done. And then from this side down is stuff that needs putting together an outfit. Some things are like require a certain t-shirt, and there's only maybe like 1 or 2 t-shirts that go with that particular thing. Like we were trying to figure out, a lot of the dungaree things needed a plain white t-shirt. So we've only got 1 plain white t-shirt. So until it comes back from the wash or we go buy more, that's kind of how things are working out. Also, some of these things like summer based, like this outfit specifically. So this is an outfit on its own. Doesn't need anything else. That's it. But it's summer for summer. And we don't know if he's going to be 12 to 18 or 18 to 24 in summer. I'm saying 18 to 24. We both think that. But this still looks fairly roomy, so that's why we've left it in. But then there's other things, that require a t-shirt of some kind. So yeah, from that point on, that is all just single things, single t-shirts. Like sometimes obviously right now he's dribbling a lot because he's teething. So we end up changing his t-shirt, but the trousers stay the same because he's not made a mess of those. They don't need washing, but the t-shirt does. So we often right now we're going through maybe 2-3 t-shirts a day, just with how much dribble he's going through. So that's how we do it. And then when we hang the clothes, we've got hangers we've got these hangers. If I can find a link to them, I'll put them on. I think they're just Amazon, but I'll put them in the description box. And obviously you can hang the trousers there, and then the t-shirts on the top, and you're ready to go. So there are hangers. I will also point out we don't keep coats up here. Because when we get dressed, he's in here. And then he goes downstairs. And then if he's going out, then his coat is downstairs ready to put on. If we had to keep coming up for coats and shoes, then it just won't work out. The only shoes we have got in here are 2 pairs. One's a sandal and one's another pair that he's just not wearing right now. They don't fit him. So they are in there ready for summer, basically. What else were I going to show you? So yeah. Basically, like, things have been partnered up and they're ready to go. Some things are very much summer and some are very winter. That's probably one of the hardest things when you've got a child at this age, or like a child under maybe 2 or 3. Maybe even 2 or 3 is hard, I don't know. Anything maybe under 5 is hard because you don't know what size clothing they're going to be, because they grow at such a rapid rate. Especially Oliver seems to grow at such a rate that he's growing, each time he's growing out of this current size quicker. So he's got this lovely 18 to 24 month jumper. He might not even get to this when it gets to like the colder weather. He might be alright now and it'd be a bit big on him, but when it gets like the next winter, it might be completely too small. So that's kind of hard to know what we're going to want for him. So I think we're kind of just trying to have quite a like varied wardrobe for him, so then at least if we do go away somewhere and it's cold, he's got something cold. or if it's summer based, then he's got something summer based. So we're trying to keep like quite a varied wardrobe for him, which is something to keep in mind, especially if you like us and we travel a fair bit. So yeah, we got a lot of his stuff second hand. Like, so much of his clothing is either bought for us because Cora's mum, bless her, she's wonderful. She goes shopping, she buys things that are half price or what she sees and she likes for Oliver, and that's completely fine. We totally love her for that. But then we also buy stuff second hand. So we go to charity shops, we shop on Vinted, we go to like baby sales, local baby sales, and that's where we get most of his wardrobe. So like, I would even say like 70 to 80% of his wardrobe is used, and that is completely cool with us because why buy new when it's so expensive, and second hand is just as good and like a fraction of the price. And I mean a fraction. Some of these things we paid 20p for, so yeah. So yeah, a lot of his stuff is second hand. So a lot of it when we get it gets washed and then saved. That gives us a chance to kind of buy the next size as well, a bit more on the go. I think that, like right now he's going to be going into 18 to 24 months, and it gives us a chance to buy things cheap that are also the right kind of season for him. So it's all like, I don't know, it's hard to kind of work out, but you get my gist, or at least I hope so. And in some of that, we pick up bundles. Sometimes we'll just buy a bundle of stuff, and in that obviously sometimes you get things you don't necessarily like or think he's going to use. One of those things is some of these t-shirts. They're a bit bold print for us. Like, they're fine, there's nothing wrong with them, but I think we found them hard to partner with things that we've got in this wardrobe. And we're not somebody who's really focused on style. Neither me and Cora are fashion people or into style or anything like that. Like, I get dressed. That's my main goal of the day. I get dressed in something that's appropriate. So neither of us are like, oh no, that doesn't colour match and that kind of thing. We're literally just like, that just doesn't match what he's got in his wardrobe. So there is some things that we end up having. These might be perfect for nursery. So things that are like stained, I've got a little tear in them, maybe not their best kind of quality, or something that we're not a big fan of, go to his nursery clothes, because then they get to go to nursery, get stained, get food stains on them, paint stains, whatever, and that's okay. He's not ruining anything in his nice wardrobe. So that's something to maybe think about if you are sending your kids to nursery and they get all messy and stuff like that. Don't send them in their best gear. Send them in stuff that you don't mind getting dirty, basically. We did pick up some pyjamas not long ago, some Cocomelon ones. These are 1.5 to 2 years. We don't think he's going to fit in these by the time it comes to Christmas. Yes, I know you don't have to wear them for just Christmas, but you know what I mean. He's not going to be in them. And he's got plenty of pyjamas that are not Christmassy, and even better, I think, right now. So there's a pile of things we're trying to figure out what we're going to do with there. We found some stuff that is going to be washed because it's stained. That's currently downstairs. I might do a video on that. Let me know if you're interested in seeing how I transform our stained clothing into like brand new sparkly clothing, or if I can even do it in the first place. And then we've got a basket over here I'm going to show you, which is the stuff that he's kind of outgrown but we want to keep, maybe for the next baby or even to sell. And we will go through that together, but I'll show you that in a second. So then we've got his drawers, and basically we keep swim shorts, shorts and trousers. So this is really bare now. This used to be packed before we started doing the outfits. So we've got our shorts, we've got 4 pairs, 2 pairs of swim shorts, and then 2 pairs of jeans and a pair of joggers. Basically that's it. I'm working out how to kind of maybe rearrange this to make the most of the space. But right now it's just staying as it is. The next one, I might mix this up and put pyjamas up here. I don't know. I'm figuring things out. And then this one has got, this is all nursery clothes. All this side here. And then we've got vests in the middle and then pyjamas at the end. So this is quite full. So it might be that I move something out of there up into the top one and kind of space it out a bit better. And the bottom one has got jumpers and hoodies. and then shoes and sandals. Like these are the sandals we're talking about. And then he's got socks. So I think that's a general okay drawer. I think it can stay as it is. So yeah, that's that. So the top drawer here has currently got some sleeping bags, his eczema creams and like pamper kits and stuff, and then bedding. I might try and rearrange that so it's not as messy, like it's very full. And then the next drawer right now is kind of just like, it's like we've got hats and mittens and the snooze shade. We've got a random book, nappy liners, more nappy liners, and then reusable nappies there. The reusable nappies, I've not used them as much, mainly because Oliver's getting a bit big for them. So I'm working out what to do about that. And then the last drawer is nappies and wipes. So we've got all the nappies, wipes, and then this one here is supposed to be swim nappies. So that's how we've kept that organised. And in this kind of section, we've got blankets in this kind of little basket. This is supposed to be his wash basket, but right now it's holding all the stuff that we cleaned out from his wardrobe that he no longer fits in. So we've got like this little Peter Pan outfit, super cute. We would love to keep this. So this is kind of like, we're going to sit and go through this together, me and Cora, and we will say, yes, we want to keep that for the next baby, or no, we can sell it or donate it. And it will just go on a item by item basis. Like, this is really good, but then the zip isn't the best. A little swim thing. So that might be something that we end up donating just because it's not in the best condition. And stuff like that. So that's something we've still got to go through. I'll try and leave some footage of us sorting through that. And then if you've not seen, I keep all our like past baby stuff in the underbed storage. I'll leave a link to that video underneath in the description so you can check that out, because that's really fun and it's a great way to see how people are keeping hold of things for their next baby and stuff. So I'll leave a link to that. So yeah, that is that. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's been a little bit different, a little bit odd, but I thought it might be useful to see kind of like how we do things for our child. This means that like if me and Cora for some reason aren't here and my mum, Cora's mum, my sister have to look after Oliver for whatever reason, kind of things are really simple and laid out, and they don't have to like, not that they would, they're very competent people obviously, but you know, everything's really simple for us all, especially when we're in a rush on a morning and we're trying to get like the day started and stuff like that. It's just easy to be like, yeah, that's a good outfit, let's go. Yeah, it's sunny outside, that's a nice one. Oh no, it's a little bit cold, that one's better. That kind of thing. We like it, it works for us, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see me kind of like try and revamp our wardrobe from, you know, dingy stained clothing to sparkly new clothing kind of thing, let me know in the comments if you want to see that video. Thank you for joining me. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again real soon.